What's up, Clashers? Making another 3-star video of Fight Club's 3-star attacks. This is going to be the third attempt on making this video. First time my wife called me in the middle of it, and I recorded this off my phone. So, first time my wife called me. Second time I ran out of storage room, so I had to go delete some videos, some old videos that I had on the Fight Club's 3-star attacks that's already been posted. So now let's start the third attempt here. I'm not going to talk as much as I did on the first two that you guys ain't going to see because I was actually in the 30-minute range. And I just don't want to make a video that long. It takes too long, and sometimes it does the recording and it stops. So let's get into the second. As you guys see, we was in a good little clip on wins. Come into a couple of one real close war, one that really wasn't so close that we lost. Then we came back with two wins in a row. And so we're going to go show the Fight Club versus PinoyHeadTrip, and it's a Philippine clan, and I'm sure I pronounced it wrong. If I did, I'm sorry, but I'm not real good with Philippine names. So let's and I'm going to show you guys the difference in this war. Whoops. Let's exit off of that. So I'm going to show you guys the difference. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so the difference in this war was don't tread on me, holding to a 2-star, because the guy, their number one guy, 72% in my base, and I 72% in his base. So this could have came down to a tie overall tie. So I don't know how they would have judged it accordingly after that, but that was pretty much the difference. So let's get into my attack on their number 2 guy. So I hit their number 1, got a 2-star. I hit their number 2, and which was a max Town Hall 10, and I had 3-starred him with mass bowlers. So let's just get into the attack here, and I'm gonna start down here at the bottom. And I'm laying 4 or 5 bowlers down on each corner, followed by the healers. Give them a couple of seconds to work. Come in, followed in by my jumps. And CC, Golem, and Giant comes in, followed by a little spread on the bowlers, followed by the last 2 healers. And right here, I thought I was in trouble. I thought they was all going to walk around the base. But a big chunk of them comes back in, which is perfectly fine. It really helps me out. Those bombs took out a little bit of my bowlers, my giants, which is fine. That's what they're there for, is a tank. So basically, I'm just raging, trying to rage these as much as possible. And you'll see here I ran out of pretty much the bowlers. I think I had 1 left in here. Then I have a good group. I have a little group down here at the bottom. And I have a big group up here. So I decided to go ahead and put my last rage down on them. And try to get through this little mess faster. Now I'm talking a little bit fast here because I need to get through a lot of videos on this one here. And you'll see here, okay, my queen locks on to the Inferno before it took her out, and that kind of really helped out. I still had her rage ability. But right here, the cannon is going to lock onto my queen right now and pretty much take her out. But while the cannon was doing that, these bowlers come up and take it out. And you'll see the Expo here keyed on the 1 bowlers, which is great. Because it allows my Grand Warding to come in here and knock out the last Expo for the 3-star. So that's actually a pretty good base layout. This time it didn't hold up. So let's go ahead and move on. And there's the troops I used and the spells. If you want to copy it, take a screenshot now and moving on. Okay, so you guys, let's see here. Tread, as you guys know, Tread is my oldest son. Yeah, also plays the game. Yes, I'm a little bit older guy, but I still like the game. So here we go. He gets a good wide spread on his golems, and you'll see here he busts through both compartments for his golems. Works out great, and then you'll see he lays a jump, perfect jump, because it allows both columns to go in the next two compartments, pulls the CC out, and then here comes the bowlers that he had, then the clan bowlers, followed by the Valkyries. And you'll see, guys, you don't want to deploy the Valkyries first, okay? If you do that, it's more 8 times out of 10, your bowlers are going to walk around the side, which these are kind of stuck. They're going to walk around because that's the closest defenses for them. And here he comes in with a back end hogs, taking care of the Tesla farm. So, and I've been talking about it even on the first 2 videos I try to make. When you're deploying and when you're using Valkyries and bowlers together, it's a good idea. You'll have better luck if you deploy the bowlers first and the Valkyries after the bowlers. And the reason for that is the bowlers are a little bit slower, so it takes them a little bit more time to get into the middle. And so it gives them like a couple of second head start because the Valkyries are so fast. Once they get there, they're going to destroy whatever they're hitting. And the bowlers just can't catch up to them, so they're going to go to the next closest item on the board here, and it's probably going to be something on the outside. And so they will walk around the edge, and you don't want that to happen. So, and if you want to try it, give it a try. But you'll see, deploy the Valkyries first, followed by the bowlers, and you'll see that your golems will walk around the edges, and you don't want that. So always deploy your golems. Always deploy your bowlers. Give them a second, followed by the Valkyries. Okay, so moving on down the list, you'll see Tread. 3-starred the number 3, 3-starred the number 4, and so we're going to move down to Dakota, which is actually my second account. And you guys already know the story into it, so I'm not going to get into the story here. So, I'm going to pull the CC out with 2 hogs. Sometimes 1 hog will go, but it was pretty deep, a lot of weapons. A lot of defenses was around it, so I decided to deploy 2 hogs. So I wanted to be sure I got the CC pulled. And you'll see the faster minions and the baby dragon went to the first golem, and the balloons went for the second golem. And you'll see here I come in with my bowlers like we talked about, followed by the Valkyries, and half of my Valkyries went to the inside, half went to the outside. But I knew it was going to happen. I had a good idea it was going to happen because of this base is pretty much wide open. So this is pretty much a walk-around base anyway, so I was okay with that. So you'll see my hogs. I love backing hogs, as you guys know, but they're going to hit a double bomb right here. And I had a hill, and I think that's what kind of kept them alive a little bit longer. But they're going to hit this big bomb double bomb right here. Boom. Then watch the little bombs take it out right here. Had 3 little bombs. Actually, they had all 6 of them right there, but 3 of them pretty much took out the rest of them. But that's okay. I didn't need them. The damage was already done. Also, guys, this was the 240 space on the troops. So, and 1 extra spell, because I'm a 10, or actually 9.5. So if you're in Town Hall 9, drop 2 hogs, 1 Valkyrie, and 1 wall breaker, and there's your 220 space, okay? Also, on your spells, you take whatever spells you think you're going to need for your base that you're hitting. Sometimes you might need the jump. Sometimes you might need the extra heal. Definitely take the rage and at least 1 heal. And so then you can play around with the last spell, either jump or the heal. Okay, here's Zombie's attack. So he gets a good spread on his golems. He lays 1 hog down to pull the CC, which was good. Excuse me. And here you see he drops the, like I was talking about earlier, drops the bowlers, followed by the Valkyries. The rage spell didn't help this attack. Kind of a misplacement on that. It might have been better served to put it in either compartment instead of trying to get both compartments with it. It just didn't work out for him. But as you know, this was a 3-star attack, so it all worked out. So as you were watching this attack here, I'm gonna get into it real quick. Zombie left our clan for a while, went in clash with his buddy, which, is fine. Decided to come back, and he was doing a mass hog attack, which is a great attack if done right, but it's not a real consistent attack in the game. So talked him into doing the... So his troop composition before was 3 golems, pretty much rest hogs, some wall breakers, a couple wizards in. But the main part of his attack was hogs, and as you guys know, if you watch enough of my videos, I love the hog attacks. But it's not a real consistent attack. So by dropping just 1 golem, dropping the hogs down to 5 or 6 instead of 30, bringing in some Valkyries, bowlers, I think it's a more consistent 3-star attack strategy. I think in the long run you have more 3-star attacks. And now that he switched over to it the last few wars, he's been killing it. And like I said, I love the hogs, and I wished I could use them at Town Hall 11, but they're really just not feasible right now, with it being that we have mass bowlers. Mass bowlers are just too strong right now, so everybody's using them for their attacks, which is fine. That's how the game's set up. But he's now that he's back to the 2 golems, Valkyries, and the bowlers in the CC, he's got a lot more consistent with attacks, and that's what you want to be, is more consistent. Okay, guys? So it's fun to use other attacks, but you want to try to find the most consistent 3-star attack. And like I said, you can always adjust your troops to what you need, but the main core of this attack is the Valkyries and bowlers. So you can adjust your troops, your spells, however you need, but you need a good core base starting for your base, okay? So a good core troops for your attack, and the Valkyries and bowlers are it. King JP. Also got him. See, he's using the 3 golem attack here, and you'll see him coming over here at the right side. I think I got him talked into dropping the CC golem and coming in with the bowlers. This was a great attack. Like I said, you're gonna, he 3-starred it with this, and he's gonna 3-star a lot of bases anyways. But I just try to get our clan members to be more consistent, and I think I got him talked into using bowlers. He was worried about asking for troops, asking for bowlers, and anybody that knows me in the game knows I donate. I'm probably the number one. Well, not probably. I am the number one donator in the clan, and I do not mind one. I don't mind one. You know, if we're in war, I'm gonna give you whatever you need whenever you need it. If I'm on, I have no problem giving anybody any kind of troops because I pretty much, with our 2-level boost on donations, if I give you troops, they're gonna be maxed out because most of mine are maxed out anyways, and. So, JP, if you're watching this video, like I told you on post, I have no problem giving max troops for anything you need. I'll give you, or anybody in my clan for that. You know, for what that goes for. I'll give you max troops whenever you need them. But let's get the bowlers in the CC, and you'll see you'll be more consistent on your attacks. But this is a great attack. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. You'll see here he's a Town Hall 9, so there's his 220 space. Alright, so that's what he used. I would take the exact same. If you're a Town Hall 9, you can take the exact same composition. Drop the, if you can, if you get bowlers, drop the golem and bring in the 5 bowlers. I think you'll get more damage for your money there. And any of you guys that know me, I'm not going to show you Scott's attack. I was in the other videos, but I'm not now. I'm going to cut him out. He's no longer with us over some stuff that happened, but no big deal. Move on. So, if you see here, Zombie got another 3-star. Let's go with Killis. And you guys know me. If you know me, I did not like the bowlers at all. It took me a while to kind of get used to them. But now that I use them all the time, they are probably one of the strongest troops in the game if used right. So let's go see what Killis does. He's more of a... He likes to use a lot of troops in his attack, let's say. So you'll see he has a little bit of everything. Great attack. It's hard for me to tell you to follow his troop composition here. Even though he gets a good 3-star attack, I will say this though, he uses probably more troops than anybody in the game on his attacks. He uses a little bit of everything, but and also I will go as he uses the back end loons instead of the back end hogs, and that works out good when you're. It always seems like he hits it on the nail every time. So I mean he's got this attack down pretty good, and he does a little bit of variation each time, something different, and so I love to watch his attacks, see what he's gonna come up with on his attacks. And you'll see here he brings his own hound, comes in, gives it a chance to let the defenses key on it, and he pops these back end balloons in, and he does some haste on them, kills them. Balloon pops right at the end. The hound, and gives him some extra little baby hounds to help do the cleanup. So another great attack by Killis. Definitely, if you want to try to use his troop composition, go for it. But I recommend going on global. Hit a few bases before you bring this attack into war. He does this every war, uses something a little bit different, so he's used to it. So he's so just don't throw this together thinking you're going to 3-star base, because he puts a lot of work and effort into this and on his attacks, and he's been doing them for a long time. So he's got this probably down as good as anybody in our clan. Matter of fact, he is as good as anybody in our clan on using the air and ground troops together. I'm going to bring in show you. I'm going to start a video here on Wanna Fight, and I'm going to just let you guys watch this video, and I'm going to take a little break here and let my dog out. He needs to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. You guys watch this video on Wanna Fight. on his 3-star attack. Alright guys, I record these on my phone, so it's hard for me to stop or pause the video, because if I stop it, that's the end of the video. I have to start over, and this is already the third time trying to make the video, so you know, when the dog got to go, the dog got to go. So I'm gonna just keep it going, and we'll keep this video rolling here. So as you see here, he brought himself, looks like a couple of baby dragons to help with cleanup. So that's pretty good value. Got some bowlers. See, had bowlers in the CC, but he let them go a little bit too. Probably could have saved them, it looks like. But there you have it. Let them go anyways. Good 3-star attack. Want to fight. Alright. Corey 2. So he's doing a go wipe. Corey was probably he was in our clan once before, left and went and clashed with some buddies, and decided to come back. Probably one of the best before Town Hall 11 came out. He was probably one of the best attackers on Town Hall, I'd say 10s that in our clan before. He was a real good attacker. He did the go wipe with the P.E.K.K.A. walks, and I guess that's what I would call it. Would be he always let some of the P.E.K.K.A.s walk around the base, followed by the wizards, and he had that attack down pat. Town Hall 11 came in, started up. I moved up, so he decided to move up also. And I ain't gonna lie, both of us been struggling a little bit on Town Hall 11s. I think we're slowly getting there. You know, and it's hard to 3-star a Town Hall 11, so we don't get too many of those. But we're both, you know, like I said, it's a learning experience, and we're both learning. And we're both definitely getting better at Town Hall 11s. This is one of his baby accounts. And so he does a good go wipe. He didn't quite get the P.E.K.K.A. walk on this one, but he didn't need it. But you'll see on some of the other videos, he does the P.E.K.K.A. walk as good as anybody in the game. Okay, my buddy Weirdfish here. Let's see what Weirdfish does here. And he's, I don't think he was on this video, but I think maybe the next one, he just a new fresh meat on Town Hall 9. He was a maxed out Town Hall 8. Now he's Town Hall 9. And I'm not for sure. I haven't really looked at his base lately. I don't know if he's going to be a 8.5 for a while, or tried to just do a blowout Town Hall 9. I'll have to check his base out, but let's see what old Weirdfish does here. So, he's coming in the bottom, which is an open bottom, which is fine. Didn't need a lot of wall breakers. Puts his golems down, followed by the wizards for cleanup. And he should let his Valkyries go. Then the CC Valkyries should be coming right now, which they are. Then he should be raging them right about now. He takes the hill down, followed by the poison, which is good. Kind of deal with the CC troops. So he'll probably wait till he gets them in the middle, then rage them, I'm guessing. So he should be throwing the rage down any time. And let's see here. Let's see what he does here. There goes the rage. Okay, followed by the hogs. Back in hogs. And on the last war, not this war, but he did a great job on this war. last war, and you'll see I'll make another video probably. He struggled a little bit, so we made a little adjustment on his troops. And, I mean, it was just a little small adjustment. Instead of bringing the 11 hogs, I had him bring 2 more Valkyries for a total, I think, of 8 Valkyries instead of 6. And I think it made a big difference. I think he thinks it makes a big difference. And sometimes, you get stuck on what you're using, and it's worked for you for so long, you don't want to change. Then you get into a rut. So, it's okay to make a little change. And like I said, don't make a big adjustment. Just tweak it a little bit, guys. Tweak it. You always got to change. You can't use the same attack pretty much for everything. But, if you do, that's fine. If you're good with it, that's fine. So what I had him do was I had him drop 1 or 2 hogs. I can't remember. I think he brought 8 hogs. Dropped a couple of wizards down. And now he's bringing 5 of his own Valkyries, and 3 in the CC gives him 8. Spell is pretty much the same. And it looks like this last war that we just finished, one after this one that I'm showing, he did a great job on their number 12 guy. Seemed like it worked out real good. So, Aegon, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this guy's name. He's kind of a newer guy in our clan. He's doing a good job for us. Tangare, I don't know, guys. I'm not real good at pronouncing names, so I'm just gonna call him Aegon. So let's see what he does here on the Town Hall 8 base here. Maxed out Town Hall 8 base. So right here, guys, he's EQing. So he's going to be doing some air attacks. He's zapping 1 air defense. Trying to get the blower down also. Didn't quite get the blower down, which is fine. And now he should come by... because I haven't seen this attack yet, by the way. So, yep. So now he's coming over here on the left side, and he's trying to get, when you drop 2 guys, 2 of the air defenses down, and now you want to drop your troops close to that one so they hurry up and take it out as fast as possible. And you'll see here, let me scroll out, and that's what he does here. So, most of his troops go down. Okay, so now his dragons are tanking for him, and here comes the balloons. Balloons are coming in to help take out the defenses. Baby dragon comes in, does a lot of damage on one of the dragons. Pretty much knocks out one whole dragon itself. And you'll see that the baby dragons will take out a full. The big dragons, if it's one-on-one, the big dragon doesn't stand a chance. And that's because the baby dragon's under rage if it's by itself. So as long as you don't have any other flying objects by the baby dragon, it's going to be under rage. And I think that's why it can take out one full-sized dragon by itself if it's one-on-one. Alright, so Aegon is... pretty much wiped out this base, so let's fast forward it so we can move on to a couple more attacks here. And there you have his attack. Let's show one more attack. Who's gonna be? Corey, Baby Trade, Sue. Let's give little Peeps, Sir Peeps. And this is our buddy Killis' second account. He does 2 3-star attacks. So this is Town Hall 6, maybe a Town Hall 7 on a Town Hall 6. Yes. So let's show what he does here. And this will be our last video of the day. So he draws out to CC, which is great. So good. This is good learning curve for you guys. If you're lower bases, okay, right here, you see they have a dragon, 2 archers, and a Valkyrie. So this is a common thing you're going to run into. And you'll see he has the archers to deal with the air troop, which is the baby dragon. And you'll see he has the he has the minions to take out the Valkyrie. So let's see how he does it here. So there goes the archers. And he should drop the minions in. But I didn't know he had the dragon. I didn't notice it. So he lays the dragon down to deal with the Valkyrie. So that was that was also good. I thought he was going to use the minions. Because a lot of times you want to bring minions when you know they have Valkyries in the CC. So pretty much he opens up the base by raging his bowler wall breakers. And yes, you guys can. You can rage the wall breakers. My dog's scratching at the door. You can rage the wall breakers, and they will do a lot more damage under rage than they would normally. So that was good use of the rage and the wall breakers. And you'll see pretty much his giants pretty much wiped his whole base out. And the dragon, minions, and the king are pretty much used for cleanup. And the back end hogs, which he used them as the second part of his attack, did a lot of damage also. But I don't even think he had a giant die in this attack. So this is a good attack strategy if you're a Town Hall. I'm thinking Sir Peeps is a Town Hall 6, maybe a 7. I'd have to look, but that's pretty much his troops he used. I'm thinking that looks like a Town Hall. I think it is a Town Hall 7 because he has 3 spells. So yes, Town Hall 7. So if you're Town Hall 7 and you're looking for a good troop composition to deal with a little bit of everything, this will be what you want to use. Alright guys, so I showed you guys some 3-star attacks from Fight Club's attack versus PinoyHeadTrip, I guess is how you would say it. Like I said, I'm not for sure I'm saying it right, but it is what it is. So we're going to end this video before something else happens, and I had to start over for a 4th time. So you guys take it easy, and do me a favor. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. I want to see how many likes I can get on my videos here. So you guys take it easy and keep on clashing.